was like, doo-doo-doo.
Hi, we are going to play Resident Evil 4, but while I eat a piece of pizza, Josh is going to play Ghost of Tsushima.
You're just going to eat one piece? What about the other one? You can eat all 4 of your pieces of pepperoni?
Yeah, I got to eat the 4 pieces of pepperoni that are on the corner of a piece of pizza.
Piggy slut. Doo-doo-doo. I figured out how to change the weather, the time of day in this game, and it's only by faster travel. That didn't change the day. Let's try going to here. Yay, the sun is coming up. Look at that. It does work. It's real. Dry land is not a myth. I've seen it. We did a live stream of this game. The dream is to play Ghost of the Tsushima Legends online with Mike Olson, who's going to be with us tomorrow for the Star Wars watch-along, and Dan Soder and Sam Talent, because they like this game. So I thought that they might want to play it online, but they're probably very busy. It's hard to get comedians to get into video game streaming because they're busy doing stand-up comedy for 2 people, while we're out here doing streaming for 6 whole people. I guess that's one way to get comedians to do this. It's like, hey, you like empty rooms? Fuck, come stream to nobody. It's just like being at Sandjack. You want to fight? Fight to me. Fight till you want. Fight till you get to the. You have to touch my pillar. Shit. Oh shit. Your health is low. Ah! I still want to play Fable again. I still miss Fable.
Original Fable?
Yeah.
I have Fable 2.
Paul Sweat.
Also, I think you can play all the Fables on your Xbox.
Yeah. Well, there's 1, 2, and 3 on there.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to be too busy with Indiana Jones here pretty soon. That's tonight. Ah, died.
I can't wait to see all the
Indiana Jones.
See all the posts about it.
Donkey just did a thing of it.
Yeah.
Dunkle dunk.
You say the thing I posted of the bad guy talking?
What bad guy talking?
There's nothing more easy to manipulate than an insecure man. That sounds like some 2024 writing there.
What bad guy?
Voss, the bad guy, the main bad guy of the game, I guess. I don't know.
Of Resident Evil?
Jones.
Oh. Okay. Because
It's a very 2020s, maybe purple pink hair game developer concept for a 1940s Nazi to be.
You know what's not fair, Donnie? There's not any black lesbian men.
I know.
Why don't we have representation in the black lesbian community? I need to see if I want to see feel.
I'm pretty sure that
feel
can,
seen.
That can exist. You just have to find a black man who wants to identify as a lesbian.
I want to identify as a black lesbian man.
You know, then there you go. Now you're represented.
Sweet. Well, there's not enough of us.
You're the guy.
There needs to be more. I don't feel like my voice is being spoken.
There are dozens of us.
I'm trying to truth my journey. I need to speak my visions. There's not enough black lesbian men. There's a disparity I've noticed, and you know what? I'm going to find who's in charge. I'm going to shoot him in the back of the fucking head on the street. Bill Burr made that joke about the Leslie guy. The
Nestle guy, yeah.
Somebody should hunt him down and shoot him in the back of the head in public.
And then now I guess he just did a video with Verzi saying, basically saying that all these CEOs are basically just mob guys. It's like, do you cry whenever a mob guy gets taken out in the street? No? Well, then that's how you should feel whenever the CEO of a health insurance company gets murked. God, it's the coolest thing. The guy is so awesome.
I mean, we've been raised on these movies about this stuff. Rage
Yeah.
Against the Machine, Fight Club, Vendetta.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's been a fantasy. It's even Succession. The dad got his fucking piss thrown on him or whatever. And we thought that was kind of cool. But I like how all the CEOs are hiding their information in their profiles.
Yeah,
now.
it's like, we have financial disclosures, and
Yeah, good. Hide,
we
bitch.
can find you.
You're guilty, so hide. Do what guilty people do.
I mean, the guy just proved the point that, hey, you can just go up to him and shoot him.
Yeah. Well, most of the CEOs transport themselves by going up to the roof and getting on a helicopter and then riding to the roof of their home. Or going down to the garage and getting in a Bentley and being driven to the garage of their house. So they don't see a lot of public air. They're not going to anymore. I mean, that's what I'd do if I was rich. I'd fucking
I would be in the
never
coolest
see
bubble.
anyone.
You basically go helicopter from rooftop to rooftop.
I'd have a social bodyguard that's just to keep me from awkward situations. No, don't talk to him. Why not? Are you his security? Oh, kind of. He's perfectly safe. He doesn't feel safe. You've made him feel unsafe. And as a black lesbian man, he doesn't feel safe in this situation.
I'm
As
being made
a
to
woman,
feel unsafe.
it's now. The stream is now. What do you mean? We just got it. Yeah. A noir song. John Solo said he's going to join us, of course, this evening. Our favorite special boy from East Coast. Once he gets on, I need to find out where in the East Coast he's from. He's on East Coast time. I wanna pee on you everywhere. This, what I'm doing in this is the same thing I want to do in Jedi Survivor, is just go around and grind and build up points so that when I do missions, I have abilities. You're touching my penis? Do not touch my oh shit. Oh, they mean it when they say Mongol territory. Huh? There's gonna be what to you? Okay. You're gonna make some? I asked him if he was good for tomorrow, so we'll see. Ah, shit. That's hitting y'all. You guys are dumb. Yeah, Jesus. I died. Watch me die. Everyone come and watch me die. What'd you get there? What do you got there?
What?
Is it cherry Coke?
Yeah, I got cherry Pepsi.
Nice.
I've not had a
Even
wild
better.
cherry Pepsi in forever.
Do you remember raspberry? Where they used to have raspberry? Something? Was it raspberry Schweppes? That's the fucking best one.
I've never had that.
Oh my god, sometimes they have it in Randall's. Wild raspberry Schweppes. You can ride down the
Why
river.
did raspberry, the color blue, become the best raspberry?
'Cause it's all fucking fake anyway.
Yeah.
Like, who are we kidding?
Like, We can't do anything that's blue. I guess blueberry flavoring wasn't good. It wasn't ever good. So.
RFK's getting rid of that. Did you hear?
Which one?
Food dyes. All of them.
Oh, yeah?
It's not good for your throat. Swallow food dye. Trust me. I can attest to it myself. That's why I talk like this, because my vocal cords have been dyed blue raspberry. I have blue raspberry vocal cord. Sir, I'm going down. You can't go down at the same time. How did you know I was a samurai? How dare you use my slave name? Sir. Rude. Who's shooting? I killed all the shooters. Oh, over there. Oh, there's one more. Hello. Sir. It's rude. Uh-oh. What happened? Did you do that?
Every once in a while, through this thing, it switches to live TV on the TV.
Your antenna takes over?
Yeah, I don't know why that is. I think it's only when it's going through the Elgato to capture the game stream.
All right, I'm going to add Etelida and John Solo. I want to see. I want to know if John Solo would ever be friends with this furry person. I'm from Virginia, goddammit, and I don't like that kind of shit.
My nephew did a powerlifting competition in a place over by where we used to work, over off of 7, like Ben White and Friedrich and all that, and the bathrooms were very, very prominently listed, all gender. And my dad walked out and he told me about it, isn't this ridiculous?
Fucking vagina blood all over the damn toilet paper again. How's Larry?
He's good.
What'd y'all do the other night? That you couldn't come to the Swank Fest.
Shit, what did we do on Friday?
Penthouse party.
We just he was here for the thing on Saturday, but Friday night what did we do? I don't even remember. We went and ate, and then we watched a couple games.
Okay.
And then we had to get up early because my nephew's thing was at starting at 9, and my dad's like, I gotta get up. We gotta leave by before 8 to go pick up my stepmom where she was staying. So I was like, I cannot stay out late. Did you go to the thing? How was it?
It was cool. I mean, it was very... There's been a theme of the last few days. I've been dealing with the news of my father's ailing health by drinking alone at fancy places. Yesterday, I had to take my kid to South Congress, and I just went to the Austin Motel and sat in the lobby and had Irish coffee for like 3 hours until they kicked me out. They had a private event. Technical appointment.
So, how's he doing?
He's fine. He's getting
recovering?
better. He's absorbing the thing. He's Absorbing Man. Do you know who Absorbing Man is from the comics?
Well, yeah, in the Eric Bana movie, it's his father, and he fights him at the end.
Nick Nolte.
God damn it, I've just been absorbing everything. You know how it is. Damn it, Chewbacca, I just absorb shit.
So they don't know what caused it? It's just brain bleed.
Yeah. Yeah, because his hematoma doesn't make you...
Yeah.
It's from getting hit in the head.
Yeah.
And he didn't get hit in the head. He's always had weird blood. His blood has never known what to do or where to go.
He's always had weird blood.
Yeah, he is.
I've got weird blood.
Listen, I can't deal with this right now. I've got weird blood. I'd use that to get out of everything.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't go. I have weird blood. Also, I don't want it to. I called Heath and I was like, don't come to this. I would hate to ask you to come to something that sucks, even though you made Donnie and I come to your sucky thing.
But it didn't suck because of him.
No. No, and Dylan was DJing hip hop, and some hot rich girls showed up. Oh, dude! As soon as I walked in there, it was empty, and there was a guy at the bar with his friend wearing a fedora, and he was like, "Brooklyn hip hop, bro! Brooklyn hip hop, bro!" I was like, "That's the douchiest thing you could say." He was pointing his hand at the other guy, like that meme of that douchebag with the girlfriend. I was like, "Cool, cool bar." I mean, Dylan's DJ buddy was cool. He was younger, so he was all fascinated that I was around, like, in the heyday. Like, I saw Fatboy Slim and the Chemical Brothers and Daft Punk and everything. I didn't know that was the heyday until now. The kids now tell you that your time was the heyday. I mean, it felt rad during that time that we were in D.C., London, New York, seeing all this shit. But I always thought it would be better and cooler as time went on. I mean, Justice is cool. I kind of still want to see Justice. They're coming. I collect your fucking head. That's racist, sir, and I don't appreciate it. Who's shooting? You brought your gay bow and arrow friend to a knife party. Come here, homo. You don't play like that here. I'm trying to fight your large friend. Can't do it with you shooting me. Where's Fat Boy? Hello, Fatty. Did he run away?
Where is your big friend?
Oh, he left. Did he fall in the river? He drowned it? Nichian Ichiryu. One of the cool things about Rise of the Ronin, I was hoping Rise of the Ronin would be just this with a paraglider. But it has very historically accurate fighting styles and sword styles. So it's like everything's called exactly what it is. Which is neat, as you would say. Very neat. Neato, keen, and spiffy. So they really, like, they did mocap and they got everything perfect. Like, whenever Walter was stick fighting in the living room and I was trying to teach him all those forms, because I was like, you're just scaring the dog if you're not learning something. So we did the whole starting things and everything, so I know what some of it is from YouTube and practicing with him. Yeah, Kinpo.
The master of the Kinpo.
But then I finally got the ability to drop bombs from the parachute, or the hang glider, and then I quit the game. Because that was as cool as it was going to get, I had gotten it to the coolest point. And then, like, it does that thing where what you have to do to get the coolest ability is like most of the game. So once you get the coolest ability, there's no more enemies. So I did all the stuff to get the throwing bombs from the hang glider, but that ability's so OP they're not going to let you use it for missions. Yeah. New game push. You guys are peasants. Don't come at me with sticks. My uncle is honorable. My uncle is too honorable for you to try to fight me with a fucking pole arm. Fucking even in ancient Japanese times, he had a Trump uncle who was traditional.
Do not ruin the Thanksgiving.
Foxy, you want to play Resident Evil so I can...
Yeah, we're going to switch over to Resident Evil now.
Do socials. All right. I'm trying to do my socials. I wish there was a way to tag all 2,222 TikTok people. 222 TikTok people. Because I can't remember who is our Who talks to us the most on here that would maybe join the stream? How far did you get in this? Did you get past the prologue?
Approximately 10-ish minutes.
Okay. 10-ish minutes.
I defeated 5 enemies with a knife. And I got 500 child porn. The child porn you earn from completing extra challenges can be used for just... Oh, man, if it was called the CP shop.
Yeah. Uncle Touchy's CP shop.
Yeah.
Uncle Stinky Pinky.
I don't have anything I can get stuff from. It's pretty good so far. Of course, I've only played like the very beginning, but it was probably my favorite Resident Evil. This one and 2 and 4 I think are the two best.
Beautiful hair.
And 4 I think is the best one. 5 started getting retarded and like until it was like a dumb ass Fast and the Furious action movie. And then
has there been a black lesbian Resident Evil yet?
Well, so the one after this, you know, this one happens in like Spain. So you're fighting a bunch of Spanish villagers.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
wasn't it 7 also?
I don't know what 7 was. I know 7 was a first person one.
5 was in Spain.
Check it out.
5, which one was with the black guy and the girl? I played that one when it came out.
5 was in Spain. 6 was in Africa.
Okay.
And that was one of the early examples of like game journalists and bitchy people saying, this is problematic that you're just killing all these black people. And I'm like, it's in Africa. What do you expect?
They're white. They rotted.
Yeah.
Their skin just turned dark from rot because they're zombies.
Resident Evil 6,
28 days later.
Resident Evil 6 I had just heard was really stupid. So I never played 6. And then 7 was supposed to be a return to more horror because it was one where it's like that first person one. And I think 7 was the one where you're in some house or something, right?
You see that there was a 28 years later trailer?
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Morse code.
Oh, it's just Morse code.
It's a couple flashing still images and some Morse code.
Lame.
And then everybody on Reddit's like, what does the Morse code mean? Did anybody decode it? And it's like, everyone's too young and retarded, so nobody stepped up and did it. Because there's not any old World War II veterans
Oh, shit.
Nice. You gotta really get in there.
Yeah.
Well, he's fine. He's alive. You can live through that.
That lady was not supposed to catch me. Last time, nobody caught me until I was ready for him.
So you have it on mega hard?
Yes.
You like your... I like my Resident Evil like I like my gay porn.
Non-stop ass rape.
Mega hard.
Yeah.
So you're already dying. You're starting off dying?
Yeah, from what happened before this.
There was a plant over there. A healing plant.
Yeah, I couldn't get it before the lady found me.
I want to pee on you everywhere. Ooh, ah.
I'm so tired of that song. It's been in commercials for like 2 or 3 years. It's a certain kind of commercial, and I'm like, they have Will Ferrell singing it now.
If you were mega rich and you had wife and kids, would you give all your money to your family so that their kids and their kids and their kids could be rich forever, or would you help the world?
I don't know. I would leave them enough to get a good start.
Yeah.
But I would probably give the majority of it to some type of cause.
I'd want to get a financial agent for my family that they didn't know that I had hired to let me know if they're in an emergency.
Yeah.
So they don't make up fake emergencies.
Oh, yeah. You basically like a PI to follow your kids around
to qualify their claims if they do come asking. Yeah. I can be like, oh, you actually are in jail or you're in trouble. Or,
that's a good idea.
So I'd be happy to help if somebody's actually like unfortunate circumstances.
Right.
Yeah. I wouldn't trust even my closest wife and children to make honest financial decisions. I'd have to have a detective.
Not looking so good.
Follow them and go, okay, they're not lying. You should help them.
Oh, yeah, stop. Here we go.
It's another thing like Tony Hinchcliffe and Donald Trump. Like, you wouldn't do the same shit. Everybody acts like they would. And they act like the financial disparity is the fault of individual billionaires? At what point are you making enough where you're like, oh, I should help? I mean, Bill Gates helped people, but the disparity is not the fault of the one dude. So you shouldn't murder somebody because disparity exists. I mean, we started a capitalist nation so that people could fuck shit up and make a butt ton of money.
Right.
And the people are doing exactly what America was built for. You're supposed to rape all the resources and take all of it for yourself. It's set up that way.
Yeah,
and then people do it, and everybody goes mean-spirited.
But that's part of the laws of the jungle. Is that eventually all the people who are getting shit on, all the animals that are like being taken advantage of, they rise up and they start murdering all the animals, all the monkeys that have everything.
Yeah, it happened in France. That's where my parents live.
This is the most normal thing in the world, and it is the natural way of things. And if the CEOs and the rich people don't want that to happen, then they know what things they can do to make it to where that doesn't happen. Like shit, god damn it, like not having $85 billion profit in your health company, maybe having less than $85 billion in profit.
Somebody put that thing online today about Starbucks. Did you see that? If they gave every employee a $5,000 bonus, they'd still clear like $1 billion.
Yeah, right. That was the joke I always used to make, was that whenever they got rid of like plastic forks and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, it's the chainsaw guy. Oh shit.
I am chainsaw guy. He can barely see. He should be fine. His eyes are rotted.
Am I out? I'm out of everything.
You're out of sprint.
Yeah.
You're never gonna run out of sprint.
And I have a knife, but I also don't have any fucking ammo.
I don't think a lot of these financial claims are easily quantifiable as the headlines make it seem like they are. Like they say how much somebody has and how much it would take to fix the world.
Yeah, right.
Well, you're not going to fix homelessness by throwing money at it either, because those people are addicts in mental health situations.
Right. But like I've said, shit, damn it. Like I've said before, a tiny fraction of what some of these guys have would solve all of my problems forever. Yeah. Therefore, if you just did that with a bunch of people, maybe... Do I have to go through this entire thing again? Oh, shit.
But because it makes such a good headline, it makes it hard to believe. Like, oh, if Starbucks gave everybody $5,000, they'd still have $1 billion. Okay, well, how do you know? And where's that money at? Is it in like a Scrooge McDuck vault, or is it all liquid and moving around?
It's moving around.
How much would it cost them to give everyone $5,000? That's a HR nightmare. They can't just.
That sounds like the kind of arguments that the person who just wants to keep all the money for himself would make.
Yeah, I'm trying to sympathize.
Oh, it'd be an HR nightmare to give you just a little bit more money.
I'm sympathizing with the billionaires so that maybe they'll give me some money.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
You guys are having it real tough. You're getting shot in the street. I feel your pain. I feel your pain, America. I don't know how much billionaires actually have on hand to give away.
That is a good point as far as individual billionaires, but we're talking companies. We're talking about corporations here. Mm-hmm. Corporations can move things around, and they can make that happen.
But how could they actually help the world?
Well, the problem is that it's really stockholders are the problem. The people who have parts of the company. And a lot of that kind of stuff is in your 401k. It's basically the whole system is designed and to prop up the incredibly rich at the top, obviously.
I think they should make United Healthcare change their name. United Health doesn't care. We don't care. Right. They're mislabeled. It's false advertising. You're not allowed to do that.
Prison Shankter.
You're not allowed to put. You have to put the amount of sugar on the box of stuff. That it's unhealthy.
Here we go.
Shit, you can't just call a company healthcare if you don't care.
Right. That's the other thing is that whenever like they were talking about this guy who died, they're like the healthcare industry has lost a very very important person or whatever. I was like, he's not in the goddamn health industry. He's in the health insurance industry.
Yeah.
He's in the most evil part of the health industry.
Well, and the health industry is where old people waste all their money at the end. After you've made a ton of money your whole life, people flush money down the drain to not die.
Yeah, right.
For their family that can't talk, or with for in the third person cases, you can spend money to keep yourself alive, but you also have people that care about you that move your money around to keep you alive.
Right. Yeah.
Even if you're not helping anyone by still sticking around. And I've had this in my family. When somebody has a problem, they get angry and they don't know where to put their anger. So they start blaming each other and saying everyone's doing everything wrong. And it's like, well, then you fucking do it. It's easier to get angry and blame somebody than it is to actually help. I found this thing. I thought you would like it on r/relationships. 23-year-old female here. None of the men in my age group are dating. What is happening? I've known these men since high school. None of them are misogynistic at all, and all of them are well educated and most likely liberal, yet they just aren't dating. From when they were in high school to college and now trying to begin a career, I'm also sure if they have a chance at getting a girlfriend, they would do it, yet they don't. My personal theory is that they're scared of rejection, being seen as creeps, or maybe they don't think they are worth dating when I think they are. I think this is a big problem in Gen Z that we don't know how to date. I don't think it's the dude's sense of self-worth. I think it's the dudes don't think that the women are worth dating.
Yeah, it's like it was the juice worth the squeeze.
Yeah, why would I? The amount that they seem to be working to do well in high school, college, and careers.
I mean, porn's pretty awesome, right? I mean, it's like
because they don't waste money and time.
I do think a big part of it is that porn is just so easy to get that like there's not much of a incentive aside from wanting the real thing, maybe.
I mean, it's frustrating after every relationship to look at the years and the money spent and go, damn, that went nowhere. Right. I put a lot of my life, finances, time. I'm never going to get back into that. And, you did other stuff. You did have good times with the girl, and you did have good meals by yourself, and it's not like she ate your whole life. But the amount of your romantic time that you're supposed to spend finding a partner, if you spend it on the wrong person, those are also years that you looked good.
Yeah.
That you could have.
Right. Those were the best times.
Yeah.
Like it's wasted on the young.
Yeah. So everything's looked at it as return on investment now, and that's why those dudes aren't dating, because they don't want to waste. What a rude lady. Why don't they like you? What did you do to them?
I should play.
Because you're white. You're a white man. Everyone's trying to kill. That should be the problem.
Don't the people count as white? Don't Spaniards count as white?
Everyone in this game is trying to kill a white man, and they're mad about Resident Evil 7, where you're killing all the black Spaniards. What about Resident Evil 4? Everyone in this game is trying to kill this white dude.
Can I put it on retard accessibility, where it's like I can play it with my eyeballs?
The lady tells you there's someone coming at you.
I go sideways.
You're playing United Care Health Executive CEO Simulator. Everyone's trying to kill you everywhere you go. 'Cause you're a white dude. So I watched Megalopolis.
Just like off Plex.
Yeah, in the background.
So is it like weird and bad or whatever it was they were saying about it? Like retarded or?
It's stylistically kind of like Romeo and Juliet. Like it's in an alternative, it's kind of a Shakespearean mythical fantasy world. But it's New Rome.
Yeah.
I didn't have a problem with it. It shows Aubrey Plaza's tits, so 10 out of 10. It's great. She has a sex scene and she gets naked. So
yeah, I heard that.
That makes that the greatest film piece of all time. Oh, we saw gas prices changing in real time on a sign today. My kid saw it. I've never seen that before. They were fluctuating.
Oh, yeah?
It was one of those digital ones on the highway. And today's the day that all the cereal.
John Solo says, "Try to keep your health above zero." Thanks, dude. That's great. What I'm looking up is how to change the freaking difficulty because I now regret going hardcore with it.
John Solo, where are you from? I'm from the East Coast. Thank you for staying up late for us, late 9 p.m. or whatever it is over there.
Difficulty.
All these residents are evil.
Yeah, he agreed with this. 6 was ass.
Have you ever seen gas prices change on a digital sign before?
I don't think so. I think that I would think that they would change like early in the morning or like when they open, they set it or whatever.
It was moving a penny. It was like 80 cents and then 81 and then 80, but then it went down to 71. and I was like, oh, maybe it's because of the war in Syria or whatever. The government got destabilized.
Oh, you can't change the difficulty.
No,
Once you start, you have to stick with hardcore.
you're locked in.
I might be playing this game for months.
Start over.
Yeah, I could start over, but I kind of don't want to. I want to beat this on the hardcore.
Yeah, that's how I'm playing Last of Us.
Well, I mean, yeah, because you've already
Murder
played
mode.
through it, and this is just like, oh, if you played the original one, I was like, yeah, I did play the original one 20 years ago, or however long ago that was.
You had baby fingers then. You couldn't do it. San Diego, North Carolina. Oh hell yeah. Bill Murray lives in North Carolina right now. I've been to San Diego. I got kicked out of a bar where you could play ping pong on the roof, and the British owner of the pub had business cards that said, "Kindly go fuck yourself, thank you," and he gave me one.
That's cool.
Speaking of gas prices, we were watching Landman. I was going to recommend that for you and your dad.
Now, oh, he's already watching it. Believe me, they watch all those. Boomers watch all those Taylor Sheridan things.
Oh, I started watching Tulsa King right after.
Apparently, he goes into some real the show goes into some real. It's basically Boomer crack.
Yeah.
They go into some real right-wing talking points about like wind energy and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that in Tulsa King too, because Sylvester Stallone's like, "What the fuck happened to the world? This trans bathroom.
Yeah.
This is bullshit. What's wrong with everybody?" So Taylor Sheridan is just using Billy Bob Thornton and Sylvester Stallone's old man voices to speak his journey, live his vision.
Yeah, I think it's just he knows exactly what those people want,
Yeah.
and so he's pandering to them so that they continue watching his show and he keeps making money, so that he can have his 50 billion freaking acre ranch.
Well, maybe he should give some of that land to
Oh my God, he just broke my neck.
black lesbian men
Yeah.
that need it more than him. There's a disparity. Somebody's going to roll up on Taylor Sheridan in the street and pop him in the head. He doesn't walk down the streets of New York, though. He's safe.
Dude, if somebody killed Taylor Sheridan, that would be civil war, and it would be all our boomer parents against everybody else.
That would be a really cool A24 movie about Civil War. Guy killed our hero. Billy Bob Thornton is so good, though. He does all that.
Yeah, he is great. I've seen clips
Goddamn,
from it.
quit looking at my penis.
Well, I like the one where he asked his daughter about a dude, and she's like, he can come anywhere as long as it's not inside me or whatever. And he's like, I'm gonna go get a Dr. Pepper. You want one? You know.
I want a cigarette and a Dr. Pepper. He cuts his finger off, and they go, "Do you want the hospital?" He goes, "I want a cigarette and a Dr. Pepper." God damn it! Quit looking at my penis. I saw a thing for another show that was on Paramount Plus with a Showtime plan from Amazon. So there's like a subscription within a subscription within a subscription now. There's a trailer for a show, and it was like available on Amazon
MGM Plus or
with
whatever.
Paramount Plus with the Showtime add-on. I was like, fucking.
Stop
How do
with
you
the add-ons.
How do you find it inside of there?
How about I just download it illegally? Because fuck you,
Yeah.
that's why.
No, Landman is good. I mean, it's Midland, Odessa,
Yeah.
and it's just good for all the Billy Bob stuff. God damn, Mexicans are looking at my penis again. And it's got John Hamm and Demi Moore.
Yeah, I knew it had John Hamm in it.
But his wife and daughter move in with him, and they're hot. But he's living in a home office with two other oil men. So these girls are walking around in panties, and these other oil men are like on their laptop, like,
Not looking so good.
I'm tired of all these panties everywhere. I can't. Ooh, donde estas? They are Mexican.
But how do you? Oh, she's looking for me.
You know what you can't say
Estás ahí.
if you have kids? This is probably going to start soon. You can't use mental health excuses to get out of doing shit with your kids. Like we were talking about how Chris and I were talking about how your kids walk in on you in the bathroom when they're like 3, and you can't be like, let's establish some boundaries.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're not gonna remember this.
You're not
Good for
respecting
you.
my boundaries. 3-year-olds don't know how to respect your
Yeah.
pooping boundaries.
It wasn't too long ago they came out of your dick,
Yeah.
so
You're not letting your mother and I fuck or sleep, and that's really bad for our well-being. You're affecting our day-to-day well-being, and we don't appreciate it. We need to distance ourselves from the negativity of your crying. The baby starts crying, and you're like, actually, I'm trying to eject all the negativity from my life. I can't have this right now.
that's what I need. More ammo. Hell yeah.
Texas nuns are being expelled by the Vatican for breaking chastity vows with online love affairs.
Oh yeah, I saw it. It's like they're having like I love you so. Are they having cyber sex?
Is that
Are they doing cool cyber sex shit like as a nun?
is that part of what would Jesus do? Is that who decided that that's part of your chastity vows? If you don't fuck, you don't fuck.
Yeah.
You can't say dirty shit online either.
It's like as long as your
there's no penis and vagina.
as long as your genitalia remains clean and unspoiled.
Yeah, you can cyber with a chastity belt on.
Yeah.
How many people that you cybered with are dead now?
That woman's looking for me.
Big Aid's got a backsplash and a new countertop. Because this girl made fun of him for having a not adult house. So he got like cutting boards, chopping block countertops, and like that blue glass tile backsplash for the kitchen. So it looks all nice in his living room now. But the guys that came and put it in left shit everywhere, of course. They didn't. He paid for haul off, and there's still a kitchen sink in his backyard. But there was a guy coming to fix something or do something, and he signed off on the paperwork. It said it was Curtis Richardson. And Big A's was like, this huge black guy came to my door. I was so surprised. And I was like, dude, Curtis Richardson is one of the blackest names I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
If I read that on a piece of paper, I would be ready for a large black man to come to my door. Fucking, that's like Cedric Plummer.
Yeah.
He did, for some reason, he thought Curtis Richardson was a white name, and I was like, it's not Spencer. That's Curtis Richardson. It's like the Jeffersons.
Here we go.
Curtis is 50 Cent's name, isn't it?
Yeah, Curtis Jackson, I think is what it is. Did it be Curtis? Oh shit! That lady just totally jumped. These people shouldn't be in as good enough shape for me.
They need to learn English if they're going to be threatening you. ¿Dónde estás? At least she was using the to form. She wants to be a friend.
Yeah.
¿Dónde estás tú?
No, usted.
Usted is formal.
Yeah. ¿Cómo está usted? All right, more ammo. All I need is to keep getting ammo, and I'll be okay.
Is it RNG?
Probably.
Okay, so you're trusting in the. Oh, Jesus!
God damn it! I meant to
I
knock
thought they just swung the axe
I meant to.
into you.
Oh shit!
I've got to break free. Can you throw the bitch at another bitch?
Yeah, sort of. They
Beat
kind
a
of like trip
motherfucker
each
with
other
another
up.
motherfucker.
I broke my fucking thing. So.
Can you punch?
You can. Yes, you can melee. I believe.
That's a fine coat he's wearing. I like that.
Yeah, it's a very
Sheepskin.
bomber jacket. Goose down.
It's Bane. It's Bane's coat. It'd be cool if you could hold the collar. You wasted all the money.
Wasted all your ammo.
Any more bullets?
See, look, she like knocked that guy over. Damn it.
Dude, John Solo's gonna be like, you should start shooting at not the wall.
I need more health stuff. This game is incredibly hard when it's on hardcore.
So we had a white friend named Curtis in Bible college in the castle in England,
Oh yeah.
and he was the rich boy. He was the son of his dad owned like the Best Buy of Canada, whatever that is.
Okay.
So
Tim Hortons. You can get
Yeah.
donuts and CDs.
So as soon as he got to the school, the first thing he did was find a girl, fall in love with an engaged girl. Like everybody introduces themselves and says something about yourself at the beginning. And this girl said, I'm blah blah, I'm engaged. Somehow he like target locked on her. Like he had evil in his heart and he wanted to fuck up her marriage. Or maybe he just thought she was hot and found it as a challenge or something. But he didn't know them from anywhere. People there from all over the world. He just decided that he liked her. So they started hooking up secretly. People would catch them in the castle, like making out and stuff. And everyone was all at Twitter. Curtis is, making her cheat on her fiance. I wonder if he knows. Someone should tell him. It's not fair for her to be here at Bible school cheating on her fiance with this Canadian rich boy that seduced her. So Curtis was in our room. He was my roommate. And it was a long room in the castle with bunk beds in it. And then some of the beds were on the wall under the windows that didn't have top bunks. They were just regular bunks, regular beds.
Yeah.
So he took one of those.
That was my last one.
And he wouldn't let anybody sit on his bed. He said, I don't want anybody's ass on my bed. But it was like in the middle of the room, it's like a bench. There's nowhere else to sit. It's just all bunk beds. There's no desks or chairs or anything. It's like a barracks. So everyone sits on everyone's bed. You're just hanging out. Like it's very cunty to say, I don't want anyone to sit on my bed when you live with 10 people.
Hell yeah, dude. That suplexed her.
You did it? Nice.
Here we go.
Oh, no.
And he would take a nap after classes every day. So, because he was such a dick, and, you know, 1, tried to seduce the fiance girl, 2, wouldn't let anybody sleep on his bed, or sit on his bed.
Yeah.
3, he was a little rich boy from Canada. We started fucking with him in his sleep. So every day he would get home, because he was up late sneaking around with that girl. Every day when classes ended, he would go lie down on his window bed in the middle of the room while everyone else is getting ready to go out and do whatever. Like right after classes is like the most social time of school. He would just be sleeping, and it was like we're supposed to be quiet. I was like, don't fuck him. We're not gonna be quiet. There's 10 dudes in here. You don't get to take a nap at 3 p.m. in the room when you live with 10 dudes. It's not happening. So we started kneeling over his bed and whispering in his ear while he was asleep.
Yeah.
So he'd be sleeping and we'd go, Curtis. We'd start to make his mom's voice.
Uh-huh.
Time for school, Curtis. And then he would start like licking his lips and like touching his mouth like he was sleeping. He was having twitchy, so we made mom voice and it'd give him like twitchy sleep.
Yeah, right.
And he'd start moving around. So then we got more deviant with it. And we were like, Curtis, this is the Lord. You shouldn't be making a woman cheat on her fiance. And sleeping in class.
Well, this time didn't work. This one did not work at all. This time it did not work at all.
Just got shit jacked. So then the piece de resistance, once we started figuring out how to like talk to him while he was asleep without waking him up, we started using demon voice. We were like, Curtis,
Yeah.
the Lord wants you to stop cheating with this girl. And we had this can of spray deodorant and a lighter. And so we did demon voice, and then we went, Curtis! And he jumped up, and then we lit the lighter and sprayed the deodorant fireball in front of his face. And he woke up and started crying. So I think he was having a bad dream. We probably triggered a bad dream.
It was God was talking to him.
He woke up and there's a fireball in his face, and he was like, "Ah!" But he kept cheating with that girl.
I didn't see how it never works.
Yeah, people don't learn. People don't change.
Hoes don't learn.
Curtis.
I think that was my last one.
Was your last what? Medicine?
Yeah, I guess he says that whenever you're completely.
Is it the same thing in all the boxes every time?
No, I don't think so.
There's no stealth kill? You can't sneak up and
I wish there was. There should be.
cut her neck? What? Puede ser? What did she say? She lived through that? Curb stomp.
Yeah, no.
Fight them off.
I don't know how to do this if the people are constantly in the way.
Headshots are more accurate, right? Or
Yes, but it doesn't seem to make a difference. See, look, I hit him in the head.
what does
And
the
now it's
arrow
just like-
mean?
It means that you can like do the suplex or see, watch.
Okay.
See, you can kick them.
Okay, you can one-shot them. Are they throwing bottles?
No, they still get up. See, that's bullshit.
Got 12 bullets. You'll be alright.
No,
If you
that's nowhere
headshot
near enough.
everybody and suplex them, you might make it.
I have to pick them off. I have to be strategic and pick them off.
Try not to let your health go to 0.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, we got 3 people here. Who's all here? Show yourself. What's your name?
Oh, the guy's out there now. This is where I was supposed to go. I was supposed to go in here.
John Solo says there is a stealth kill,
Okay.
but there's no prompt. Let me look it up. RE4 stealth. Okay. How to stealth kill. Approach an enemy from behind until you're within melee range and hit the R2 button prompt. That was Prison Shank. To initiate a stealth kill in Resident Evil, sneak up on an enemy with a repaired knife. To toggle stealth mode, crouch. You have to crouch.
That's what I was doing. I toggled it.
Okay. And then right trigger. But didn't that make you stab? Stealth kills are one-shot kills. On regular enemies, stealth kills are one-shot kills.
Well, I bet not on hardcore mode.
Yeah.
Oh, no, right there. You can perform a fatal attack when you approach an enemy from behind. Well, that sure didn't happen whenever I snuck up on the lady.
So are you crouching right now?
No, this is crouching.
Okay, so walk up behind that same lady, crouching, and see
That's-
if you
yeah,
get an
that's
R2 prompt.
Yeah.
You have to look at this every time?
No, I can skip it.
Burn him. Make him burn.
I do have to watch him burn.
Make him burn. John Solo's never played hardcore, but he knows how to make fun of you for dying
Yeah.
hardcore a bunch of times.
Sucks. I wish there was just a way to change it. I want to play through the beginning of the game. Even though the beginning of the game was not that far long ago. I only killed like 4 guys before this happened. See, look, I'm crouching.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to heal myself.
Have you seen the Everybody's So Creative lady? The black lady?
No.
So she's making fun of all of those shitty cooking videos where women like crunch up crackers and make
Yeah,
like,
right.
basically prison food, but like
Right.
act like it's. They make a TikTok video of it.
Yeah.
It's white ladies making like dumb snacks with like melted Skittles.
There we
in
go.
them. Hey.
But it's like just it's like shitty version of that. Like she does it all shitty. So.
She makes fun of them. So because she's an actual good cook.
Oh, okay.
So she looks at them and goes. She always starts out by going, "Everybody's so creative."
You ever thought about having something for dinner that you've never ever had a day in your life? And you're wondering, what can I make? Here's something right here that I promise you probably have never tried. And if you try it, you probably will never try it again. So now you get yourself about 3 pounds of ground beef and push it straight on the countertop. And get a package of ramen and put the noodles right down in the middle of that. Now wrap it all up. See how good that looks? How it looks like something you probably would never do. But now that you're seeing it, you might try it. Or maybe not. Depends on how you like your food.
Everybody's so creative. She needs to do that for the fucking iPhone updates and the software updates that are unnecessary.
Here we go.
Apple's so creative. We
Yeah.
moved everything around to a different place and made the button look different for no reason. Now you don't know how to use your camera. Isn't that great? Apple phones are so creative with the updates. Every time you open an app now, it reintroduces you to how to use it, even though you've been using it since. How long has the iPhone been out? 20 years.
Yeah. Well, since 2007, that was when they started it.
Do you know who Arthur Brown is?
No.
Arthur Brown is the god of hellfire.
Arthur Brown is the god of hellfire.
He's one of the 70s guys. He's one of those goth
Yeah, right.
Austin Powers types. He's still making music. He's never been financially successful. He paints his face all crazy. Everybody's so creative, and he is just a live performer that loves live performances. Yeah, he's still being a crazy demon clown man. He's been the lead singer of various groups, Crazy World of Arthur Brown and Kingdom Come. He played with Hawkwind and The Who. He shared the bill with Jimi Hendrix and The Doors. So he was from that time. But he did this thing. He obtained a master's degree in counseling in 1987. And then with the drummer from Mothers of Invention, he became a painter and a carpenter. And then with a fellow counselor, Jim Maxwell, he founded this company called Healing Songs Therapy that culminated in Arthur Brown creating a song for each client about their emotional issues. I want those songs. That guy that made that Hellfire song started a psychotherapy company, and his solution for people who were fucked up in the head was to write them a song about what's wrong with you. I hope he probably has never published them. That's this week's edition of Fascinating Characters.
How far could he have gone?
I was showing my kid the cartoons I've been making of us on here, the little clips,
Yeah.
and he was like, "You're a VTuber." And I was
Yeah,
like,
that's what
is that?
VTubing. Yeah, I've talked about that before.
And he says,
That's what I was talking
"People
about. If we wanted to do camera, we could make ourselves VTubers, so we don't have to show our faces.
Yeah, he was like, "It's for people who stream but they don't have cameras,
Yeah.
so they use like an anime character to animate themselves."
Right.
But I mean, we have cameras, but I think it would do more harm than good for our show if we showed ourselves.
Yeah.
Just so everyone knows,
Anyone
we're
home?
ugly and old and fat. So a face reveal would not be beneficial for any aspect
Yeah.
of the show.
Let me spend about 6 months getting in like bodybuilder shape. And,
Let me go back to the time when I should have not dated those girls and wasted my life when I looked good.
yeah.
The good years.
You should not have been monogamous. And the I should have not been monogamous years.
I should have cheated on every girlfriend with every slut that tried to get with me. We passed one of those white crosses today where somebody died on a bike or whatever on the side of the road. Like unmarked grave.
Yeah.
I was like, wouldn't it be funny if you painted on there like your pet's name? Like R.I.P. Low Crackers. So instead of for whoever actually died, now it's like looks like it's for somebody's pet.
But it's a bike.
Yeah.
It's like you killed the pet with a bike.
No, it's just a white cross. White
yeah, but
wooden
why
cross.
why would it be a white cross?
There are white bikes for people
For-
that died on a bike.
Oh, okay. So it's like the dog got ran over,
But the,
and you put a white cross there for the dog instead of for the person.
well, there's already a white cross for a dead kid or whoever.
yeah.
Got
Well,
hit.
no, it's a white cross, but it's for a pet.
It's unmarked. So, but you
Yeah.
could. It's ready to be marked. So you can just write on it. Here lies Snickers the dog.
Right.
You were loved. And then whoever lost someone in an accident would drive by and be like, "What the fuck?" Stolen grave valor. All right, rest in peace, little crackers. How was your pizza? Was it good?
It was 2 slices of Jets pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Not exactly the freshest. Probably been sitting under the heat lamps for a while because it was.
I like how they
$7.
let the cheese get into the crust, so you get the little cheesy crispies in the crust.
Yeah. Oh, cool. See, we got the radio on the controller.
Oh, nice. That's why I can't play Astrobot. Astrobot is crazy with that shit. So many sparkly things coming out of the controller.
That's cool.
If you're into it, you have to kind of be in the mood for that kind of thing. Did you get past the hard part?
No, I started over.
Oh, okay.
Now I gotta fight this guy. He's gonna come down
I am the
stairs.
god of hellfire.
The guy that I beat the shit out of.
You have a PS5 with a disc drive, right? Do you have the one with the disc drive? or
Yes,
no?
I have a disc drive PS5. Disc drive PS5.
We should do a stream of Forspoken sometime as a joke.
Ugh, yeah, probably.
It is a
Jason
comedy
has
show.
to come over and do that with us. It's his. He's the one who bought it for me.
Then I have to bring Gollum.
Jason buys his white elephant gifts are the shittiest games of the year. So he's got me Balin Wonderworld, Balin Wonder whatever,
Yeah.
and then he
Balin.
got me Forspoken.
Balon Skulls Jedi Wonderworld.
Did he get you Gollum?
Yeah.
He got you Gollum. What's he gonna get this year? I can't remember what he said he was gonna get us this year. Something shitty. Probably I think he's trying to find copies of Concord.
Nice. Physical copies of Gollum.
Yeah, because there were physical copies of Concord at one point.
Does it play DVDs? The
What?
PS5?
Yeah, it plays 4K.
Dude, they had the Eddie Murphy Raw on DVD for $2.99 at Waterloo yesterday. I should have grabbed it.
Yeah.
The black leather phase of comedy.
Oh, there needs to be a quick turnaround option. It's not a quick turnaround.
Perhaps there is. Oops. Shitty games are a great gift idea. Oh, the stealth kill takes a big chunk off of your knife's health bar.
Oh, that sucks.
This game has weapon degradation?
Yeah, it
That's
does.
the worst thing in a video game ever. I'm not trying to remember to breathe. People talked about that with GTA. They're like, are they ever going to have a real gas tank where you have to fill up your car? No. Why do I want the inconveniences of life
Yeah.
in a game? You dodge rolls and now you have a bruised shoulder. And you have to be careful with it.
Right.
That's what's fun about games is it takes away all the dumb shit. In real
Yeah,
life,
and
if you
what-
sneak up and stab somebody, nothing happens to your knife at all. Your knife is actually
Yeah.
fine. Knives are made nice.
Yeah, knives. Yeah, now if you stab 50 people, maybe that will cause a problem, but not 4. It's like Star Citizen. It's like I don't want to actually fly a spaceship in real life. I want to hit the correct series of buttons.
Yeah, and I don't want to worry about fuel
Roost.
I already did that one.
degradation or rust or anything. Yeah. In the inconveniences of life simulator.
Right.
Ouch! I stubbed my toe simulator. I mean, that was kind of like what Death Stranding was. You trip a lot. That's why I can't go back and replay that game because it's so inconvenient to have nothing. Later, you have stabilizers and all kinds of
Yeah.
vehicles, and it's like I'm never walking again.
It's so weird. You have a baby that shows you where the ghost monster things are.
Well, because it's a fetus. It's between both worlds.
Yeah.
So it's not alive and it's not dead. So it can tell you where the ghosts are
Right.
because it's partly spiritual. According to Guillermo del Toro. And Hideo Kojima, did you see the new Clueless Gamer?
Of what game?
Death Stranding.
Oh, really? Like,
Because he's in it. Conan's in it.
it's not the new Death Stranding.
No.
So they just now did it, even though it came out like 5 years ago.
The director's cut just came out on
Ah.
Xbox.
Okay.
But that's
Hideo
the first
Kojima.
Clueless Gamer in like 6 years.
Yeah, no, it's been a long time since he's done it. I still think the best one was him and Bill Hader doing God of War.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, now we're gonna go to this. Gotta go to this turtle house, like a couple nerds and a nerd story.
Gneep Gnorp. I am Gneep Gnorp. Did you buy anything on Black Friday or Cyber Monday?
I bought some Amazon shit. I bought a few 4K movies. I bought Across the Spider-Verse finally.
Nice.
It was like $10.
Did you see that sequencer I got?
Yeah,
It was $35.
that's cool.
It's an analog.
Do you know how to use it?
I mean, I've been fucking with those my whole life.
Yeah.
Ever since my mom got like a Casio
Oh, cool. Yeah, I had a Casio
in the
keyboard.
80s.
And then I had a piano, and then I stopped playing it, and then they sold it. Now I'm like, I want my piano back.
There's a piano with a rock climbing place today. I played some David Holmes. It was
Oh,
fun.
cool.
The kids wanted to go because they said they liked the vibes there, and the vibes there are very trans. Oh, my daughter says I'm not allowed to use trans as a swear. I told her from now on if I stub my toe, I'm going to be like, trans. She's like, don't do that. Instead of saying faggot, just say
Yeah,
trans.
God damn it, fucking trans.
Fuck, trans. Hurt myself.
I guess the thing isn't coming out of them. At some point, their heads start coming off, and then tentacles come out. You played this game, right?
Yeah.
The tentacles start coming out of their heads, where their heads were.
You ever played any of the Sackboy? games?
No, I didn't play it. Those
Little
are the
Big Planet?
Little Blue Planet? No, I always heard it was very cool. I should have played it back, but I didn't have a PS3 until way late. I didn't get a PS3 until like the PS4 was already out, I think.
Have you tried AirPods?
AirPods Pro.
Do you like them?
I don't have them, but I helped my dad set his up before he lost them like a retard, and they were really cool. They can like selectively play, like have the music, the sound that you want
Yeah.
from the outside and the inside. God damn it! I was looking for this thing.
You found it. Good job.
They're
the
pretty
fours
cool.
don't have the rubber shit on them, which that's
Yeah,
the most
those are-
embarrassing part.
Yeah,
for
the
me.
AirPod. Those are the poor people AirPods.
What, the 4?
Yeah.
Oh,
You want
shit.
AirPod Pro? AirPod Pro are the good AirPods, and those are like $200 something bucks.
Oh yeah, these are down to 130 or something. I'm tired of the rubber thing because like my ear, it just reminds me of how much of a filth bag I am.
Oh,
I
because
have
of
to-
how dirty it becomes.
Always cleaning hot, dark brown wax off my fucking...
It's pretty gross.
I go after my ears with Q-tips like every day.
You need to go get an ear irrigation where they spray water into your ear
I think
and clean it all out.
listen to too much bullshit. So it gets caught in my ears.
Yes, good point.
Like
Yes,
people
good form.
People who tell me I can't say ouch trans.
That's awesome. I'm going to start doing that. God damn it, trans.
Trans, I missed my turn. Highway. Are you going to get any more pocket gaming devices?
No.
Just got one.
That analog pocket, I mean, it's really cool, but I just don't play handheld games.
It'd be cool
I
if you
never have.
Flew a lot. Like if you were a
Yeah.
travel-y guy.
Yeah.
it'd be great to pick.
And
up.
even then, I just bring my Switch, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I tried to play Outer Wilds on my Switch handheld mode, and I need to connect it to my... TV in order to really enjoy that game, I feel like.
John Solo got Spider-Man 2 on PS5 for $40 off for Black Friday.
$40 off. So how much was it total?
Probably 30, 29. I mean, I don't know if it's a $60 game or a $70 game. They need accessibility mode for real Americans, so you can skip the girl parts.
Yeah.
Be like, I'm triggered by this. I'm actually a black male lesbian.
Yeah.
woman."
Yeah. How about we skip the Mary Jane taking on dudes who are twice her size because she took a Krav Maga class, and then Miles
Dirty.
Morales' deaf girlfriend spraying about being doing graffiti about being BIPOC. How about we get rid of those parts of Spider-Man?
It would have been fine if it wasn't right after you learn how to fly as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
As soon as you get the web wings and you can like zoom through town, they're like, it's time to stop now. It's like you got grounded and punished for being cool.
Right.
They're like, no, now you have to be a deaf girl that does graffiti and carefully walk across planks and not fall. Like, I'm fucking Spider-Man. I can fly and shoot electricity out my ass. And now I have to limp around. It's not that she's a girl. It's not that she's black. It's not that she's deaf. It's that
It's that
it's
they
not
put-
Spider-Man.
It's that they put her in.
It's just that you're not a superhero anymore. That's the problem. It could be anybody. It could be an old white man getting shot in the back of the head in New York.
Yeah, it's just they're like, why did we need to have that stuff? I mean, the Mary Jane stealth missions in the first Spider-Man were bad enough. Where you just
Yeah.
walk around and look at things, and then you
And
have to
everybody
sneak
complained
around.
about that and said it sucked.
Yeah, so they're like,
They
okay, well,
do.
we'll do that
Heck
even
yeah.
more,
Yep.
and
The
then we'll
Sony
also
effect.
put another stupid one in there. Another stupid thing.
Well, they also let you be Venom, which was tight, but that should have been
Yeah,
longer.
it would be really cool is if you could be Venom and you also didn't have to do
Yeah.
the stupid parts.
Then Venom
that?
part doesn't have to make up for a bad thing. It
Yeah,
could just
right.
be the cool part of the game.
Right.
Did you watch any of the Creature Commandos? Do you care about that?
I heard that it is kind of rewriting things to be about. Because weren't they like the Thermoscarians or whatever? The bad guys in it in the comics are supposed to be like the men from Amazons, like the male Amazons that got exiled.
No, not white men.
But they changed it to where they were more like anti-woke people or something.
I don't know. I haven't watched any of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy that there's adult cartoons, and I feel like I should have watched the Harley Quinn one because I heard that was dark and cool. But I don't really care about the Bride of Frankenstein enough
Yeah.
to watch it.
Yeah. Well, the
I mean,
problem I
I'll
always
ju-
had with
I'm
that.
rewatching Primal anyway
Yeah.
while I do my work. Like, there's so much good background viewing that I can mute. I can watch Star Wars Visions, Marvel What If,
Right.
Scavenger's Reign, Primal. I could watch. If I started watching Creature Commandos or Harley Quinn or Velma, I would fucking mute it anyway
Right.
because it's dumb.
I should be getting
I
out of the
don't
way of
wanna
these
hear it.
things. I shouldn't be having to.
Hey, you made it to where you were at.
It's supposed to be easier, and I guess it kind of is.
You not had destructible rope. Here comes your buddy. What's the timing on when he comes busting out?
I don't
there?
know. That seemed later than it was before. Yeah, so Spider-Man was $30. You know how much I pay for Spider-Man 2? $0 because Josh buys every game and then he signs in with his account and shares the console with me.
Yeah. Those are my babysitters. It ends up being worth it for how much babysitting is. For $60 for my kid to be happy and
Yeah, but your kid is 11.
yeah.
That's getting past the babysitting age.
Well, plus I'm like splitting them with them, so it's like $30 each.
Yeah, but
is
it's
kinda
still
half-off.
but it still all comes from your money.
Yeah.
So it's you're paying $60.
But what I want to do with my money is make my kids happy. Like there's nothing. If I had all my money, I wouldn't know what to do with all of it.
You
I've
can make
never
your
made
kids
this much
happy
money in
by.
my life.
You can make your kids happy by.
Teaching them to save.
Yeah, by
them to
saving money for in case maybe
Emergencies.
you wanted to take them to Disneyland.
Maybe I want to go to a comedy thing for $5 in 2 weeks. Oh, that thing, Dylan's DJing thing was cool. It was way high up.
It's a rooftop thing, wasn't it?
It was in a penthouse. And they had a wraparound porch. And his buddy was cool. And I had a $11 Jack and Coke double tall. It lasted me about an hour. And I sat and drank and listened to them spin hip-hop. And I want to go back. Hopefully we'll get an invite for the New Year's thing. Because they have a New Year's party up there where you're inside of the fireworks.
Oh, that's cool.
Because it's right where all that shit is. Downtown.
Yeah, so now I have to go all the way back. So I guess you just can't beat this part. You're just not allowed to win.
Did you put it on super easy?
I put it on just some regular mode. I should be able to get through this.
Fucking I bought Tekken 8 and now there's a season 2. Fuck you, Tekken. I paid
See?
for it.
See
Just
what
let me have
happens.
it.
See what happens when you're a sucker.
Well, I haven't.
See what happens, Larry.
He's trying to find a stranger in the Alps. Did you ever watch The Truman Show?
Oh yeah, I saw it in theaters like opening day or opening weekend.
Dude, some lady started screaming in The Truman Show when we went in Virginia. She said, "Help!" Because some guy behind her started threatening her.
Well,
They got into it.
well, was she talking?
Yeah, what was she wearing?
What was she doing?
Maybe she shouldn't have been dressed that way.
I'm getting a lot more like that. Whenever I hear that somebody did something horrible to somebody else, I'm like, well, what did the person do?
Yeah, I think the guy was probably schizophrenic or something and mumbling to himself. And she was with her boyfriend, and she asked him to say something. And he was like, chill out, it's fine. And then she was like, if you're not going to do it, I'll just fucking do it.
Yeah.
So she turned around and asked him to be quiet. And he was like, how about I
Yeah.
slice your head off and rape the fuck neck hole? And then she was like, someone help me. I'm being threatened.
Right.
But it was like, you poked the psycho bear.
One of the best scenes of that kind of thing I've ever seen is in. Have you ever seen the movie? What was the name of the movie with Benicio del Toro and Ryan Phillippe, where they're kind of like hitman or they're like doing a heist? What's it
Yeah.
called?
I remember that.
And at the beginning, they get into an argument with this biker guy, and his girlfriend is Sarah Silverman. And he's like, "Shut that bitch up before I fuck start her head."
Nice.
And then the dude, she's like, "My boyfriend's gonna fuck you up," and they all come, and so they're like, "All right." And then, I guess Ryan Phillippe just hauls off and fucking punches
You got both of them with that.
Sarah Silverman in the face as hard as he can.
Nice. I bet that made boogers come out of her nose, and she got poop in her vagina.
That's what made her.
That's all
That's
that
what
she
made her vote for
does.
Hillary Clinton.
No, it was during a really weird part of Truman Show too. I think it was like right when he was finding like the wall or the edge of the world and realizing that it was all fake.
Yeah.
So it was a really awkward, quiet part of the movie, and then this woman behind us just went, "Help! Can somebody help me?"
Oh, there it is. See, like got the things in them. I got the things in them.
But I guess she didn't figure out how to get up and leave.
Yeah.
Like,
There he
if
goes.
you're in a theater and you're feeling threatened, why wouldn't you just go?
Just walk away.
Yeah. Instead, she decided to make it performative. Hand bitch dance. Everyone look at me. It's my time now. Stop. Because I don't get to watch the movie now. No one does. And it's time for everyone to hear my problems. That I'm feeling attacked by words.
Jesus. Can't get away from all these people. They're knocking me down. Taking me away. Now I can't get out of here. Now, see, and you have to reload, and then you just die.
Are you going to watch Secret Level?
Hurry up! I've heard that it's just it's pretty bad.
Yeah, I heard.
It's pretty lame. Like it's all just a bunch of game trailers.
First thing and then there was a good review, but it was a fake ad.
Oh yeah.
It was like, this show is awesome. Promoted ad by.
Yeah. So I guess you just can't beat this. I guess you just can't beat this part of the game. It's like, nope, you don't get to play this game anymore.
I don't know.
You don't get to win. You're never allowed to win.
It's cool watching you die over and over again.
And then you have to start all the way. There's no checkpoint. There's no little spot where you're like, okay, you've killed this many people, so now you can start from the point that you were at.
Did you watch any of the Sonic the Hedgehog movies?
No.
No, not even with your little cousins or whatever.
No.
Nephew.
I don't have any little cousins or nephews
Okay.
that are like, they're not furries. What are you talking about? Furries, they don't want to have sex with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Are you caught up on Invincible?
No.
You didn't watch the first half of season
I got
2?
to the episode where it's about the alien guy who's voiced by Seth Rogen, and because it's
He laughed once and you're like,
and
"Fuck
because
this."
it's 30 minutes of Seth Rogen, couldn't keep watching it. I used to like Seth Rogen so much, and now he's kind of annoying.
Oh, you're gonna watch Severance though, right? You like Severance?
Yeah, I just hope it's good. I hope it does. It's one of those that turns to shit the second season.
The Sony effect,
Yeah.
the Apple Plus effect. Have you ever played Fortnite once?
Yeah, I played it that summer, that first summer that really blew up. I played it a lot.
Okay. They're making a 5-on-5 first-person mode on Ballistic. It's the next big thing.
Here we go.
We were watching this trailer last night for The Gorge, and it's an Apple TV movie with Anya Song, Taylor-Joy, and kid from Top Gun, and there are snipers on either side of this gorge. One's the American side and one's the Russian side.
Yeah.
And the gorge is the mouth of hell. So it's all dark down there and you can hear screaming. So it's like each army is in charge of guarding the demons from coming out into their country. But then they fall in love through their sniper scopes looking at each other
What?
from across the gorge.
What?
It's the gayest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, there's demons and there's hell, but it's time for romance.
Yeah.
You know what? It's time for me now time.
That's funny.
Time for everyone to look at me time.
I
I was like, the gorge, what is it, a fucking pussy? Oh.
Yeah. Did you watch that shit, that stupid M. Night Shyamalan movie Trap? Or whatever?
No, I wanted to. I like Josh Hartnett.
But oh man, like it's so retarded. I've seen like clips from it, and I've seen people talk about it.
Yeah,
It
my
looks
wife
like
said it sucks.
it's like it's like anybody who watches an M. Night Shyamalan movie at this point deserves what they get.
The premise is cool. It's a dad that takes his daughter to some stupid concert and
Yeah,
wants
but-
to kill everybody.
Yeah,
which
but the whole
I've
thing,
been there.
the whole thing.
I know what that's like.
I'm gonna fucking reload all the goddamn time.
No quieres tocar mi pinga.
God, I love games where you can just beat the shit out of
No
women.
se puede tocar mi pinga.
Pick the motherfucker with another motherfucker.
You gonna get beat.
I paid $10 for the Stellar Blade DLC, even though it's just outfits.
Well, I mean that's kind of the point, right?
It paid for itself.
That's kind of the point, right?
Yeah.
Is that you want to see how
Can't
revealing.
Put a
things can
price
be.
on quality of life.
Right.
Well, they put out like 10 new outfits right after photo mode came out for free. I was
Right.
like, well, it would be a waste to get the free photo mode update without having all the new outfits. But yeah, if you try to put the camera up her skirt, she kicks you.
Yeah, I saw that.
She says, "No, stop raping me with your controller, your eyes." Wasn't that one of your favorite space bitches, Nier Automata?
I never played those games. The chick's hot though. It's
To be,
cool.
to be or not to be.
She's pretty hot.
How do we feel about James Gunn? He did one.
I like his
couple, two
stuff.
good things.
I like the things that he's done. He's
What
done
was
some
his
good
big
things.
start with Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
No. Slither.
Okay.
What do you call it? Not just Slither, but Super. The one where Rainn Wilson tries to be a superhero with Ellen Page, the artist formerly known as Ellen Page.
Hey, you did it. You got past the part.
No, this is where I got to before.
Oh, okay.
Then they start trying to come in the house.
Okay. But this is the next thing to do.
You gotta be kidding me.
You're fucking kidding me, bitch. Oh yeah, I remember the ladder. There's a gun on the wall. You can't have that?
And I have to knock this over.
Way's closed.
He did a lot of one-liners.
Oh, there's a hand grenade.
Why don't you just chill out? There you go.
Oh, there's a shotgun. That's what's...
Yeah, why don't you want that?
Come on.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, Creature Commandos is James Gunn. That's the reason I was
Yeah.
thinking about watching it. Caracho, you're drunk. Shit, I have no more bullets. And I am going to die. You can't go out that?
I should be able to.
Hello.
All right, I got some more shotgun shells.
Kidding me.
Okay. You got a big crowd too. Big crowd of friends. Look at all my fun friends.
See, it should say when you get to this part. All right, now I got these.
Yeah, there's no video games I'm looking forward to right now. I have no hope for the future.
I did, dude. I just got.
Maybe
I've
that's
got so many
essential
games. I got so many games.
Yeah, I'm still enjoying Hell, Space Marine 2 and Rise of the Ronin. And then I still follow all the Reddits of my favorite games from when I got them.
Yeah.
So people still post like cool videos of Death Stranding or Ghost of Tsushima, and I'm like, you know what, I'll
Right.
play that again. Like that Wukong outfit that I didn't know about. There's just a chest somewhere in the woods that I never knew it was there. Like I'm on my third playthrough of that game. I guess when I get home tonight, I'm gonna play Indiana Jones, or try it.
Yeah. Right. Oh, now the church bell's going.
Is that good?
Yeah, 'cause then they all go and leave.
Okay.
You have to basically wait until the church starts
So
going.
you can beat this part. So you almost made it here on hardcore then.
I guess, but
you
I
got
don't
the
know if I
ladder
was
in the
getting
window.
out of there on hardcore.
Tenemos.
Pendejo time.
Tenemos. Despida. Tenemos means we have church. Tenemos we have.
Yeah, but I don't know what dispute means.
Ser todopoderoso.
Everything has to be put where it goes.
It's really satisfying to come back to this part in New Game Plus, says John Solo.
So there. Have you ever played all the way to New Game Plus on a Resident Evil game?
I
Are they worshiping Jesus or the devil right now?
think they're worshiping the bug god,
Okay, that's what the bad
the
guy
parasite
is.
god. It's parasite shit.
Okay. So the parasite figured out that they were Catholics and co-opted the culture.
Yeah.
Where's everyone going?
That's racist.
Bingo.
Shouldn't do that.
Where's everybody going? Bingo. Oh, now
That's
it's
the
Resident Evil
prologue?
4. Yeah, that was the prologue.
And the long ass prologue. Welcome to the prologue show, everyone.
Yeah.
We've played a lot of prologues on this show.
Hours of prologue.
Yeah.
Did you ever get into Super Mario Wonder?
I played probably 15 levels of it.
15 hours?
15 levels.
Okay, so you
Windmill.
enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's awesome. But again, it's like any other game. I'll play it for 2 or 3 hours and then
Yeah.
I'll forget about it. I've got so many games that I bought and played for 4 hours and then just never played again.
The Gran Turismo is like more than halfway off now, but then now there's a free one.
Yeah.
My first
I
Gran
f-
Turismo.
I feel like if I got Gran Turismo, I would go insane and I would do the whole simulator thing.
Yeah, you get a wheel.
Oh, I could have done that too.
Get Nick Mullen on it.
Yeah. I could have done this.
That would have been good.
Yeah, stop people from coming in. I'll do that in hardcore mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would want to go full like steering wheel. Same thing with like a flight simulator. When we were playing Microsoft Flight, whatever,
Yeah.
I was like, this would be so cool if we actually had a cockpit, like a model of a cockpit to play.
Gimbals.
Yeah, with gimbals and switches and diodes and potentiometers.
Do you care about the new Superman movie?
I'm withholding. I'm just waiting to see what comes out about it. You know?
Pending. I mean, they pulled the trailer apparently.
Yeah, apparently Warner
It's
Brothers
not
did not
good
like the
something.
trailer or something. Like, why can't they just make these movies? Why can't they just do it? Like, how can you not make it good? Just make it good. It's not that hard to make things good. You know what things are good. Just do the things that are good.
Yeah, you've seen models of success
Yeah.
before.
We have 50, 60, 70 years of good movies. So and we've endlessly analyzed what makes them good.
You're not going to get a Grand Theft Auto 5 online, and you're not going to get a Fortnite. Stop trying to do games as a service. We've all seen the first Sony games, The Last of Us, Spider-Man 1, Ghost of Tsushima 1, before they fucked it up. Everybody knows how to do one of those.
Yeah.
Single-player experiences are 50 years old now.
Yeah, don't shove stuff in that is bad. Don't put in bad things. I got a brown chicken egg. Okay.
They should make Marriage Simulator where it just second guesses everything you do. You sure you want to do that? It's basically the paperclip.
Yeah. There's that episode of South Park where it happens in the future, and Alexa's like his wife, and she just yells at him in the car about shit. I guess it could have gone up here too.
I sure had a
Damn,
bit
why am I
about that,
finding
about
this?
how his wife and kids told him to stop being misogynistic towards Alexa because he's like, "Shut up, bitch."
It can't be misogynistic if doesn't have a gender. It has to be an actual woman. I could have gone in here. Wow.
It has to be an actual black
Yeah.
male.
It's like
lesbian.
whenever they get mad that people are saying bad things about maybe like a fictional
money?
character. Like the fictional character is not a real person who has real thoughts and feelings, and making sexual comments about a fictional character does not mean that it's a real person that you're making comments about.
Yeah, we got called out for that for saying, "What's her bitch was hot" from Final Fantasy.
Yeah, yeah, it's like Yuffie is Yuffie or whatever. Like, she's only 16 years old. No, she's not.
It's a
She's a
series of
fictional
ones
character.
and
She doesn't have an
zeros.
age in real life as a real person.
You're simping over an underage. Imagine it. Sally Field was in Playboy?
I don't think she was ever naked.
Okay.
Also, Sally Field just seems like my mom.
Yeah.
Like, I've never found her attractive. She has, like, mom energy. Too much mom energy. It's because of Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh,
She was the mom in Mrs. Doubtfire, and we hated Pierce Brosnan for taking her away from Robin Williams. And then you go back and you watch it now, and you're like, wow, Robin Williams is pretty messed up in that movie.
What's her bitch from Lonesome Dove? Or wait, no,
Annette-
Open
that's
Open
Annette-
Range.
That's Annette Bening.
She's from
yeah.
Open Range. Those are the results when you search Annette Bening naked. That's the only-
Yeah, I don't
she was
think
in Vanity Fair.
I don't think Annette Bening or Sally Field ever actually showed their boobs at all.
Only to their husbands. You gotta be married to her.
That's a locked door. A gap in the wall. And a door with insignia. Okay. I believe I found everything.
Are you gonna maybe ever possibly give Skeleton Crew a chance?
are sick.
Probably not.
Even though people are saying it's good.
Yeah, like even the guys that I watch who, you know, all my what they call what they say are grifters, but they're actually just people. They're just critics, just like anybody else. They're like, it's okay. It's for the most part, like it's okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a
Disney
little
Star
bit
Wars.
boring. But I just don't have any. I'll watch Andor season 2.
Yeah, it's not for you. Andor's for you.
It should all be for me. It should have me in mind because I know what is good.
Night Bitch got a 5 out of 10. Goddamn Night Bitch.
What was it? Oh, that Y2K movie is not getting very good
The robots.
reviews. Or very good, like even audience, because you know how they have the cinema score, which is like the score that the audiences give walking out of the movie,
Mm-hmm.
and it's almost always good for a movie because the vast majority of
pull.
people, after walking out of a movie, are like, "That was good."
Yeah.
So if it got like a C plus,
Yeah, they just spent money on it. They're not going to call themselves dumb.
if it got a C plus though, that means that some of the most some of them they're like really legendary ones that get like Fs. Like that Mother. Did you ever see Mother?
Mm-mm.
The Javier Bardem and Jennifer Lawrence.
Mother.
That one got an F cinema score.
Does this have a store and money?
Yeah, it's got a.
Is that what that blue thing was?
Don't you remember
Crystal?
Don't you remember the merchant? What are you buying?
Oh, is that
What
from
are you
this?
selling?
Okay.
I'll buy it for a high price. Yeah, that guy. I assume he comes back and he talks to you.
The merchant from Rise of the Ronin is funny. He says the same thing over and over again. You want something? Okay. Try it. You like it. Did you play Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver?
No, I never played any of the Soul Reaver or Legacy of Kain games, but I always heard. I knew a lot of people who liked them.
What about Abe's Oddworld? Did you play
I
that?
played the first Oddworld a little bit. Was that it? No, that didn't start on Xbox, did it? It started on something else. It started on PlayStation,
Mm-hmm. I think it was a PS1
PS1 game.
showcaser.
It was pretty cool.
That was kind of like what I heard the Gollum game was like. You just creep skulking around and being abused. It's like, I don't need to do that.
I just like murdering people in this game.
She's a normal person. She's not even
Yeah.
a parasite zombie. It's like, it's a game.
Yeah.
I have to kill. Oh, yeah, you keep getting money.
It's your fault for being in a Spanish village. Well, have you tried not being a shitty Spanish peasant? Have you tried that? Maybe then you wouldn't get stabbed by Leon Kennedy.
Won't open.
Place of power should draw from it.
No, no. I mean, you can tell when games are going to be bad, and it gets out pretty quick if a game is bad.
I mean, I thought Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver looked bad and looked dumb. It looked
What
like it
is
had
this?
fake wannabe graffiti graphics. Like some goth kid that was trying to tag in high school drew that thing.
Yeah.
His whole bottom of his face is off.
Oh, is that what that is? That's why he wears the thing over his mouth.
Yeah, he's got his soul is coming out of his front of his
Oh
face.
yeah. Because there was Legacy of Kain,
Mm-hmm.
and there was Soul Reaver, right? Because like in one of them you play Kain, and then in another one you play one of the guys that Kain has like cursed.
I never did any of them. I tried some Marvel Rivals last night.
I heard that's good.
Yeah,
It's very cool as like an Overwatch type game.
Again,
But with cool
because
Marvel
it's free and because I'm Jewish, I like it. And because it works. So it's like I feel like I got away with something. Like I'm not going to pay for skins or anything. Even though
Yeah, what is it?
they all
Who
look
do they think they are? Stellar Blade?
they all look dumb and retarded because they made stylistic choices for like the outfits. And to get the normal outfits, you have to earn points or buy.
Yeah.
Like to have normal Wolverine and normal Psylocke.
So what is normal? What is standard Wolverine look like?
Like from the comics, like from Deadpool, from the movie.
So what
The
is
yellow
the
and blue.
what does the special thing look like where you pay money?
He looks like a fag.
Oh yeah.
That's Wolverine from Marvel Rivals,
Okay,
the
yeah.
standard one. I have a nice jacket and I'm a nice Canadian man.
I'm a nice man.
And then there's no Iceman, but there's Ice Woman, and she's called like something. But she does the same shit. She makes roads out of ice.
Yeah,
It's
they're like
that's Iceman.
they're like there's too many males in this game. We need more female representation.
Why does it have to be Superman?
Yeah.
Why can't there be Supergirl? Why can't there be Wolverina?
X-23. She's already there.
Ballerina Wolverina.
It's
Did you ever finish
locked.
Metroid
No,
Dread?
I don't.
You finished Dread?
I don't play any. I play games for 2.5 to 4 to 6 hours.
That was one that I took on a plane and got way into it.
Yeah. Just those first couple robot things that you have to fight. I'm like, you have to like time it, I guess, exactly right or something.
I think I'm gonna have to get another Switch because I have to go to France.
What
I gotta
is
get
all
some
this?
kind of portable gaming thing to be on a plane that long.
Yeah.
I can't raw dog a 12-hour flight to France.
You could try.
I mean, I could sleep. I could eat a gummy and drink a bunch of booze and pass the fuck out.
Right. Oh, there's more of these people. Damn it.
She thinks you're a hay
You
bale
dumb
because of
bitch.
your cute blonde hair. How can this be?
Damn it. Why did the melee thing go away? You dead. Okay, I gotta get these. I gotta get all of these things.
Did you finish 9? Resident Evil 9?
9?
Or 8? Sorry, Village.
I've never played that.
Ching.
Blue medallion.
You never played it at all?
No, never played 7 or 8.
Damn, I have 8 on here.
Yeah, I
You can
know.
play it whenever.
I
Shoot the cow up the ass. See what happens.
oh, there it is right there. Or maybe I do it from the thing. At some point, I will play those 2 games. I have 7 from through PS Plus,
Okay.
but I wanted to play this first.
Yeah, 8 is good. It's big. It's got a cool shop. The shop guy's fat, and he kind of sounds like Mark Hamill's the Joker. And you know, the bad guy's a huge titty bitch, so that's fun.
Yeah. I think she's
Yeah,
one of
it's
those that it's
intriguing.
okay to be safe horny for. Have you heard about the concept of safe horny?
No.
Where the
When
kind
I'm
of
horny, everyone's in danger.
the kind of people who it's not okay to be horny over normal straight male things,
What?
but you if it's a giant like woman who can stomp on your face, then it's okay to be horny for her. Or anything gay, it's okay to be horny for. Anything that is not the standard like heterosexual thing, it's like that's called being safe horny. It's like the people online, like it's like it's a
So
little
you
bit
don't
like
come
the
off like
horny
a-
version of the Last of Us show. Whenever they changed Bill's story to be this like this beautiful gay love story about 2
Okay.
gay guys who have gay sex with each other.
Yeah, that's the vibe at Crux Climbing Studio.
Yeah,
Safe
and how
climbing.
everybody just online just raved about how amazing of an episode that was and all that. And then my thing was like, well, would you guys still be raving about how amazing that episode was if it was a man and a woman? Or does them being gay have a lot to do with how, like, enthusiastically you rave about how
Well,
great?
then one of them wouldn't get
and
AIDS and
amazing.
die.
Right.
That was the love story. is They cared for one of them cared for the other one while he got AIDS and died.
Yeah. It's Philadelphia,
Doesn't
but it's
happen
a
with
video game.
straight characters.
Okay, I should be able to get up in.
What are you gonna get? Zombie AIDS? Did you ever play any Borderlands?
A little bit of Borderlands 2.
Okay, you like it?
It was fun.
Seemed too collecty for me.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that.
You need to collect the. Oh, I got Black Desert because we've been watching the Crimson Desert stuff. It's the same studio, and it was on sale for like $5.99
Isn't that how old of a game is that?
a couple years ago.
And is Crimson Desert in the same franchise or?
I mean, it's called Desert. I don't know if it's the same
Yeah.
franchise. The menus looked cool. The character creation looked cool.
Yeah.
The graphics looked cool from the trailers, but playing that game sucked ass. It was horrible.
Okay.
I mean, I kept playing it to try to get my $6 of fun out of it
Yeah.
to see if I could make it good somehow.
Yeah. Right.
Because it looked like it had cool powers and stuff. But no. I mean, I could see why it's $6.99. Should have let that been my indicator of don't buy it.
Do not buy. Do not redeem.
Something goes here.
All right, I gotta go find a part to put on a part. I remember this kind of stuff from Resident Evil 2.
Did you ever read Vice magazine when it came out?
I did not read the magazine. No, I only started hearing about it when it was like a website, and then when they started doing videos of like really cool places or scary places that they would go.
Yeah.
And then it got into like lecturing me about how toxic I am, and I was like, oh no, okay, never mind.
Oh, the magazine was awesome.
Yeah, when was that? When did that come out? When was that a big thing?
2001.
So
one
you,
or two.
so you were like,
It was Gavin McInnes.
yeah, it was Gavin McInnes who turned.
Yeah, they did the fashion
Right.
do's and don'ts, and they called everybody faggot. It was fun.
Yeah,
It was a fun magazine. They made fun of everybody ruthlessly. They just took pictures of strangers on the streets of New York and published them, and they were like,
Right.
"This is a retard." Shane, what's his fuck? Smith was just on the. I was looking at the Rick Rubin show. He's got a show now.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of interesting guests on there,
Yeah.
but I don't like how Rick Rubin has disappeared into his own ass either.
Yeah. Rick Rubin. Oh yeah. Now isn't he all like Zen or something?
I mean, I thought he was cool because he produced the Beastie Boys albums, but then they didn't even like him
Yeah.
because he was trying to exploit the whole party vibe, and they didn't want to do that.
Right.
Like he was trying to make them frat. Jesus Christ, that's a long hammer. That thing stretched out a little bit when he swung it, I think.
I know. Like I hit him in time for that to not just bounce off of him. All right. I guess I can copy.
My suspension of disbelief has been shattered for this zombie game.
Green.
Yeah, Indiana Jones got a 9. Irresistible Global Treasure Hunt.
Those are the same people who gave Stellar Blade a 6, and gave Dragon Age Veilguard
Dragon AIDS.
and gave Dragon Age Veilguard a fucking 10. Like nobody should be listening to reading the score numbers and saying this means the game is good. No, there are a lot of agendas and things behind that.
That'd be funny if they made the trans tit scars called something cool, like a lore. Like, these are your dragon scars.
Right.
And you're like, oh, okay, cool. I guess that's cool. If it's actually a lore reason. These are from your battle with the tit wizard. Indiana Jones is the best Xbox exclusive in years. I don't like first person, but I kind of.
Who's saying it's the best Xbox exclusive in years?
IGN.
See? You really gonna trust IGN?
What video game website do you read?
I listen to like people whose opinions I trust that are not video game website people, because video game
Everybody's so
website people
creative.
are all
What about Destructoid? Do you like
no,
Destructoid?
they're all compromised by people with agendas.
Your guy that
Donkey,
you
I
like,
like. I like Donkey. I like
Okay.
some people, maybe a couple people on Twitter. Maybe, I mean, as much as he's a smelly neckbeard, Asmongold tends to have pretty good taste and
Okay.
be able to. Oh man, I'm in combat. I can't do that.
Next.
Can I get him finally?
Nice. You did something. You got some
Finally
money.
got him.
He still has an unreasonably long axe handle. But it's it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like, and then the other thing, Jason has
So
the.
you don't read any aggregate where it's all gathered into one. Kind of
I
book?
do, but then I see who specifically it is that's saying that stuff, and then I see what other people are saying, and I have like subreddits and things that I go to, and people I listen to, other comments and
Are
things.
these people undead or just parasites?
They have parasites that make them into some type of zombie type people. Eventually, they turn them into zombie people.
And how did the Umbrella Corporation get there?
I can't remember. It has something to do with Albert Wesker, because it always has something to do with Wesker.
But it started in America. The virus started in
Yeah,
America.
I mean, this is like, I think this is
Raccoon
more research from like the T virus stuff.
Okay.
Um,
The trans virus?
Yeah. And the other thing, so Jason has a good thing that he's come up with, and he says, give it the 9-month test.
Yeah.
Wait 9 months and then see what the consensus is about it. Because at the beginning, everybody's going to be fighting over it, and people are going to be saying it sucks, or people are going to be saying it's good, or whatever.
Raw dog a bitch, and then by the time she has a baby, you can't fucking afford video games anymore.
Yeah, right. It's like there's so many games that like had all kinds of hype coming out, and then 9 months later, nobody even thinks about them anymore.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I guess that wasn't. That's also why I don't hardly ever buy games, because I'm like, is this a game I'm even going to remember what happens in?
It's like getting angry with Trump for announcing that he's going to do something. Give it 3 days, and it won't matter.
Yeah.
Did you hear what they said they're going to do? That's so many variables.
And there's so many games that I'm like, oh, I'm glad I didn't waste time on that one, even if it looked cool or whatever. And then if it gets to the point where like I just am constantly singing about how great, like Outer Wilds,
Yeah.
then sure.
That's
3
9
years
months,
later, I'll buy it on sale for $14.99.
Then you tried it and you liked it?
I kind of liked it, but I
They
didn't
know
hardly
it
play it because I wanted to play it on the TV. Although you're all aliens.
How come your Switch, is your dock not working?
What?
Your Switch dock over there?
Why would it not be working?
Oh, you said you wanted to play it on the TV.
Oh, because I was at my parents for
Okay.
Thanksgiving, and I was playing it. And I was like, this needs to be on a big screen.
So now you have the ways and
So
the
now
means.
I have to play it there. But it does start off, and you're all aliens, and guess what? Every single one's pronouns are they.
Okay.
It's all theys. Everything is a they.
What are you supposed to call an alien?
Maybe they're just men and women. Maybe they're just he and her.
Gneep, Gnorp,
Yeah.
Zeep, Zop.
Or how about it?
Yeah.
How about you just all go by it?
How about
That'd be pretty
trans?
cool. That would be pretty cool. Somebody needs to take back the it pronouns.
Just cousin it with Monsters.
Yeah.
Addams Family.
Yeah. John Solo said he would argue there's no such thing as a 10 out of 10 game. I think the closest I can get to that is Mega Man 2 and Chrono Trigger are the closest. Ghost of Tsushima for Josh.
I didn't have anything wrong with it.
I
Except
thought
you have to earn the
was-
ability to dodge roll. That's fucking retarded.
Ghost of Tsushima was an 8 out of 10 for me.
Well, that's because you're racist against Chinese people.
Well, there's that. But
8 pieces of rice out of 10 pieces of rice.
it was just a little too. Maybe it was a little too repetitive. So it got to the open world stuff. It got repetitive.
Metal Gear
That's the
5
problem
was
I
a
have
10
with
out
those.
of 10 for me.
Metal Gear Solid
Everything
5.
works really good.
Of what I played, it was probably about the same 8 or 9 out of 10. The actual gameplay and all that, and the how much fun it was to play was definitely.
I mean, I
10 out
judge
of 10.
by if the game works good as a system. So, like, stories are gay no matter what. Every story has already been done.
But there are some really good stories. Like Last of Us Part 1 had a great story.
Yeah.
And the story of Last of Us 1 definitely helps take that up to me, a 9 out of 10, because 10 out of 10 would have meant that it was... Because, again, it was one of those where it's like, it's not that deep, right? The
But then
gameplay's
I'll new
not that
game
deep.
plus something if I like the way it feels.
Yeah.
Feels. Like Wukong. Wukong's going to probably run away with everything at the fucking Game Awards next week.
Maybe.
Black Dude's Wukong.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth for me is probably like an 8 out of 10. Because I definitely had story problems left over from the first game. And the ending of it was really, really stupid.
I mean, one argument you could make for the existence of a 10 out of 10 game would be an indie studio. Because what would stop a game from being 10 out of 10 for me would be that there's a board of directors that are dictating the story and
Yeah.
making dumb decisions and
Yeah.
hurrying it out the door. If there's interest groups that are influencing it in a bad way, which barely ever doesn't happen with making a video game.
I hit the button. Come on. Yeah. I would say that probably Witcher 3 is pretty close to... It's like a 9 out of 10 to me. I'm trying to think what
Yeah,
else.
Witcher 3, I went back and I still go back and play that.
Yeah.
It still haunts me. That's another thing. If a game haunts me forever and I still want to go back.
Pretty close to 10 out of 10 for me is Returnal. Returnal is at least like a 9.5 out of 10.
Final Fantasy VII Remake, I still go back to for Queen's Blood. And I still go back to Witcher for Gwent.
Yeah.
That's one of the systems that if it works good, and I keep thinking about going back and doing Final Fantasy VIII for that card game too.
Yeah, Triple Triad.
Yeah. I just think it's cool to put a game within a game. It's almost as cool as if you put a Showtime subscription inside of a Paramount Plus subscription inside of an Amazon subscription.
Could you imagine how amazing that would be? Hey, look, he's got a head not missing.
That would be a DLC that I paid for. If they did Queen's Blood DLC for Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Queen's
might.
Blood, I still never really mastered Queen's Blood.
If there's luck.
I did the thing that you told me that works every time, and then it didn't work, and I was like, damn it, Josh.
Yeah, that'll get you only a certain
Yeah.
far.
But
and then
I
there's
still
one
need to
more.
go in. I need to go in and actually learn the game.
Well, the thing that I showed you that got you far enough to get the good cards, then that's when you have to learn what it was about the thing that made it easy and do that more with better cards.
Yeah, right.
So there's Deus Ex Machinas in there that if you look at all their little properties and how they
They can
push
just like
stuff
wipe
out of the
everything
way,
out.
you can keep ruling.
John Solo did the FF7 remake.
Yeah.
You spent 50 hours, finished it, just like you didn't like it. So, yeah, Final Fantasy 7 remake to me, it's like 80% exactly everything I wanted with the Final Fantasy games. Everything I wanted, because like it was Final Fantasy 7 brought to life, and the other 20% was the stupid shit that they changed and the stupid Kingdom Hearts ghosts and.
But
and
7 was a
all that.
formative game for us. That was you were in high school, I was in college.
Yes.
This was a good time. That's like your favorite SNL cast. It's from when you were in high school, college.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that like the new bad skits are as good as the old good skits.
Well,
I just want the new skits to be good as the old good skits and not the bad skits.
And better games have come out. I mean, technology advancements don't make SNL better, but they make video games better.
Oh shit! This thing again. All right, maybe if I can get these guys back.
Did you sucker somebody into walking into that?
Yeah, I think so.
How did that explosion not trigger the string to go?
I think it's too far away. But I mean, I would say the majority of Final Fantasy VII fans absolutely agree that the changes to the story and the things that they did.
So yeah,
made it
this
really
far
dumb.
later, would you, if you had to go back and play one, would you go back and play the original Final Fantasy VII? Or the remake?
That's the thing, though, is I want the original Final Fantasy VII, but with the remake and rebirth graphics and gameplay and systems, right?
I mean, original is still better because you have the airship in it now, and I don't know how they're going to do that.
Oh, well, we'll see in the third one. I'm still going to play the third one.
Yeah.
I'm still going to absolutely, 100% it. I am probably going to almost completely love it.
Oh, John Solo, we nerded out on all the Final Fantasies of the last few years. We did streams of them. If you scroll down on our live gameplays on here, under this one, we did the demo of 16. We did the demo of Rebirth. And we got hyped. And I still wouldn't mind doing a stream of just grinding on either one of those.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what I do when I hold the controller on here. I'll grind on either Ghosto or Jedi and just get ability points.
Yeah, we need to do some more Jedi Survivor, Jedi Fallen Order. See, again, I played those games for 4 hours and then I just stopped playing them.
Well, we're almost to the point in Survivor where we can grind for ability points in the open world.
Yeah.
The first big area.
Damn it, I got stuck now. Oh, they missed me. You
Damn,
dumb
those
hoe.
Eliza P. I fucking hate them.
You still playing that?
Yeah. I'm a fancy boy. I'm a fancy Dark Souls.
Again?
What do we have right now? Right now I'm playing Metal Gear Slug or Metal Slug Tactics upstairs. The game I have installed in the living room is I think Stellar Blade still. Because I'm playing with my DLC. We'll see.
Original 7 Mortal Model Console. Yeah, I've seen that one. It's cool, but again, I want remake and rebirth systems but without the story changes, or if there's story changes, not quite so ridiculous as the ones that happened in remake and rebirth. Because the one thing they got right was the characters. All of those characters are exactly how I imagined them being when I was playing the game when I was 15.
Barrett
when the
needs more
first one came out.
motherfuckers. He seems like he would say motherfucker a lot in the updated version. Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right now on my PS5 I have installed Baldur's Gate, Helldivers, Aliens Dark Descent, which was a piece of shit.
Oh yeah.
It was free, so I thought it was going to be... It looked tactical like Metal Slug Tactics. The trailer I saw was people moving around the room getting good shots and angles on the aliens and taking turns. So I thought that would be cool. But the beginning of Aliens Dark Descent is go to your office and turn on the computer. And it's to click to walk.
It's the Stanley
So
Parable.
click a point on the ground to walk to, and then click another point on the ground to walk further.
Yeah.
Horrible. We have my first Gran Turismo downloaded to see if my kids liked it. Marvel Rivals is installed. Stellar Blade, Astrobot, Final Fantasy 6 still. That's my grindy guy. Battle Chasers, Night War, Fortnite, Rain World. It's all my kids' games. I've got 83 gigabytes on there. I should put something else that I like. But I'm going to the office, so I don't care. Belongs to my child right now.
Yeah, I need to just sit down. Like, the last game I completely 100% was Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth.
John Solo's playing Spider-Man 2 post-game side quest. The best post-game side quests I've ever played in a game was God of War Ragnarok. There was more post-game content than there was story. And it was awesome. It's still awesome. I wish I could experience that again more than experiencing the story again. The sense of discovery, finding new areas, just because it felt like you were getting more than you paid for. Because I finished the whole story and then I was like, wow, this whole other worlds and shit that I haven't even gone to. And it's all just there for me to figure out and enjoy at my own pace without any kind of story stuff driving it, linear or anything.
I guess I'm going the wrong way.
But the post-game Spider-Man 2 stuff, from what I remember, was a bit of a slog. It was mostly just venom infections.
Yeah,
Same as Spider-Man 1. After Spider-Man 1, I did a lot of post-game, but it was just helping the cops.
I 100%ed Spider-Man, but I didn't do the DLC. And I have the DLC for Spider-Man 1, but that's a lot of, like...
Black Widow going, I'm a
Black
whore,
Widow.
but I'm gay.
Yeah. Don't you want me? I'm a whore, but I'm gay. Spider-Man.
And Sable's the same way. I've got huge tits, but I'm a bad guy. Sorry. You can't have these things. Arriba eso.
Hurry up here.
At least, John Solo, you're playing like the most optimized version of Spider-Man 2, because I think the final updates just came out for it. I don't know if they're going to do any more, but they've been putting out new little outfits and stuff. They added to the photo mode. They're not going to, I don't think they're going to do DLC, but... Spider-Man 2 had really cool, a lot of people did really cool stunt videos online as soon as it came out, of like threading the needle, flying through like little holes in bridges and stuff. Same thing people did in GTA 5 with the skydiving. Skydiving through something that you didn't think had collision detection enough to allow you to go through it. And going, oh fuck, they did make it so that you could go through there. Hole in the wall. Here comes some dynamite.
Oh, that shouldn't have killed
You
me.
took it up the butt.
I was far enough away from that.
En el culo. Marvel Rivals reached 10 million players in 72 hours. Oh, Jay-Z's been accused
Oh, boy.
raping a 13-year-old girl in 2000
Hell
with
yeah.
Diddy. Same time, same room, same party.
All right. Finally got to him. Oh, he went like, look at him. He went all crazy. Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy looking.
Oh, is he about to come back alive?
No, I think it's just like what's inside him.
Who's letting their 13-year-old girls go to a party with Jay-Z and Diddy?
Yeah.
That's what they were saying on Lemon Party that I did agree with, though. When Diddy was huge, No Way Out and all that, and after Biggie died, I was in college, and if I had been invited to a Diddy party, I would have been pumped.
And then you'd have
He was
been
the
raped.
coolest guy, I thought, at the time. Like, he was the king of New York.
Yeah.
That's what it seemed like. He had yachts and helicopters, and he was balling.
I never liked him. I always knew he was full of shit.
Full of little boys' shit.
Yeah. I always thought he was a poser.
His
He didn't
penis
have any
was full-
talent.
his penis
So I just
hole
remember
was full
him
of little boys'
taking
shit.
like pop songs and then going, yeah, while other dudes rapped who were actually good.
That's right.
I never liked Diddy.
No, I didn't like his work. I just
Yeah.
I thought was amazed by his rise to power. That he was, you know,
Head for
kind of the
week.
king of New York. Before Jay-Z came along, it was king of New York.
Yeah,
But
I like Jay-Z though. Yeah, especially that early shit. That
It's starting to feel like anybody rich and successful, they probably did a thing with a kid.
yeah, that's pretty messed up, isn't it?
Like, someone's making it hard to avoid. Someone's
Yeah.
raping these adults into pedophilia.
Yeah.
Somebody's outsmarting these rich grown-ups into compromising themselves. It's probably compromat. It's Epstein shit.
Yeah, it's like the
You got to do this
CIA.
weird thing so that
Mossad
we can have
or
something
whatever.
over you.
I really would like to find the key or whatever that has all this stuff in it. It's more of this shit. How do I get this thing? I go back like this. Watch, this is gonna kill me.
Yeah, who's not taking care of the kids and leaving them around so all these dudes can have them? You're supposed to watch your kid. You're supposed to be with your kid. Someone, it's, you know, and it's not hard. People say it's so hard to have kids and raise kids. It's not. You just have to be there. You have to hang out and be pleasant. You just have to be a good hang. You're going to lose some sleep and they're going to walk in while you're pooping. But it's not. They don't hurt you. But there's people that are like crazy negligent to their kids. It's like, why did you do that? Why'd you have them if you weren't even going to want them?
Those people are kind of like dumb animals.
Yeah. They just fucked. And they were like,
I would like to find a typewriter so I can save because I don't want to almost be dying.
Well, there's probably one in the dark, horrifying basement of the murder house.
Yeah.
Don't go down there. We need to have black people in the theater commentary
Yeah.
on Resident Evil.
Oh, hell
shit,
no!
Don't do that. I'll go in there. You're gonna die.
What?
That's the typewriter. Open it. There's a typewriter in there. Oh, hell yeah. Diddy party. What did you take it off for?
That hurts, you know.
Now he's
Seemed
going to tell
you
his parents.
Really wanted to talk. How observant, senor. Now, say, you got a smoke.
Señor, no me gusta.
I know those things will kill you. Oh, well, maybe just untie me then, huh? Joder, not this guy.
No, this guy.
Oh, there.
Stop right there.
Pinche colero.
Hey, it's a big priest.
Yeah.
It's like Mr. X. He's like the guy from Resident Evil 2.
I don't want you. You're too old.
Now
Estás
I'm going
demasiado
to-
viejo.
I'm going to inject you.
Solo a mí me gustan los niños.
Oh, yeah, you have to, like, cure yourself in this game, I think. 'Cause he injects you with one of those things.
You get powers?
Chapter end.
Does it help at all?
No, it just makes it to where you have to
Really cool.
manage your condition.
What?
Oh, I can do a typewriter.
So there's self-degradation. There's weapon degradation and you. It's like Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
Got typhus.
It's like Breath of the Wild. I have to pee.
We can wrap this up. I gotta go.
All right. Hey, we played through chapter 1. Now I'm on chapter 2, and maybe we'll stream some more. We need to stream some more. We need to have more regular streams.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
We're doing Star Wars tomorrow.
Yeah,
Death
so
will be an episode.
we're gonna put out a podcast episode where we sit and watch Attack of the Clones. So, thanks for joining us. And
Thanks, John.
Thanks
later,
for the
John
questions,
Solo.
John Solo.